Hi, Libra. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Kelly Lunt, and I'm an intuitive channel, very similar to Esther Hicks and Law of Attraction. Currently, I have a team of 7 spirit guides that I channel, and we help clear out any resistance, any lower vibes that you have, and we add in the the good vibes so that you can manifest quicker. So that's me. That's what I do. I come here every month just to give you a quick little Horoscope, horoscope for what you need to know this month to manifest with ease, joy, and bliss. I want you to have what you want in your life. So this is info for you to be able to get it. Oh, dang. Dang, Libra. Wow. Wow. You got... Let me get a clarifying card. Spirit, give me one clarifying card for the end of the month. Wow. Okay. Libras, comment below. Let me know what's going on. Join my Facebook group if you need support this month. I have a Facebook group. I'm going to link to it below. I do free trainings in there. I do mini reads in there. It's tons of fun. Okay, so your basis for the month. Wow, so you got the renewal card, major arcana card. So it's a big month for you. You've got 4 major arcana cards in here. Okay, so you're starting to realize that you have to do things a different way. You have to do things in order for you to be happy. You have to do things a different way, and you're starting to recognize and reclaim some of the power in that. Some of the, oh, I have a choice of who I hang out with. I have a choice of the events I go to. I have a choice of where I work. Like, you're kind of starting to awaken to that, and you're starting to realize that, like, I have to make different choices for me to be happy. That is fucking huge, Libra. I know where you're at. If you need help with that, comment below or come join my Facebook group. Wow. Fuck, guys, this is just huge, Libra. Okay, so the sub basis of that is you have to show your queen of... So from that, sometimes it's easy to blame others, to like, well, if you didn't do this, then I would have been okay, type of thing. It's more about recognizing that you're going through the awakening. You now have a choice if you keep them in your life or not. Because think of it this way. So when you're at a certain vibration to attract something into your life, excuse me. So if you're like looking for a partner, but you have some anger in you, you're also going to attract a partner who vibrates with anger in him. If you go through an awakening and you're like, well, I've got to get life done a different way, you start doing things a little differently and start vibrating at a higher level, it's that gap is going to become glaringly obvious to you. And you have a choice to, well, you abused me, will you use me, will you manipulated me, will you lied to me? Or you have the choice to just recognize, okay, I've changed, I've grown. I now expect new treatment in my life. I now have different standards about how I expect to be treated. And that's okay. And you're currently not meeting them. And that's okay too, but it doesn't make them evil. Do you see that? Because it's definitely what's going to help you, your challenge this month to help you go through that transition is strength. So you have to approach it with strength. And the strength card is all about, like, this is the major arcana card that's all about extreme balance of emotions. It's about proceeding forward with love for the other person. And I can relate, guys. I was in a psychologically and emotionally abusive relationship for 3 years, and I just had this one wake-up moment where I was like, wait a second. All of my other girlfriends, all of their boyfriends have jobs. All of them. All of them flip-flop between sometimes the girl treated for dinner, sometimes the male treated for dinner. I was like, why do I have a boyfriend where I'm paying for everything? And he's making me feel bad that he doesn't have a job. Okay, that's your renewal. I've got to do things differently. I was like, whoa, I had an honest assessment of my situation. I was like, whoa, I let this happen. How did I let this happen? Okay, I need to do things differently. My situation was I needed to break up with him. I don't know. Comment below. Let me know what's going on, guys. I'll help out. You have a choice to dip down emotionally, to dip down in a downward spiral. Well, he used me. Well, he abused me. Blah, 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 blah. But the only reason why it was bothering me towards the end is because I went through the awakening and I kind of was like, you know what? Like, I do want, I mean, this sounds so weird to say this, but some of you out there will relate. I do want someone who contributes at least like $10 a month financially. Like, where's that guy? Give me that guy. Okay? And you can sit there and you could judge the other person and lower your vibes, or you could just, okay, for a time period of my life, that was obviously acceptable to me for whatever reason. I don't understand it now, and that's okay. I now know that I expect new, and I'm going to move forward. Do you see the difference between the two? Your challenge is to move forward with love instead of dipping. Just be like, hey, you know, it's what it used to be. It's not okay with me anymore. If you're breaking up, I broke up and moved on. I don't know what your situation is, but you kind of have to move forward with that. Like, don't let your vibes dip just because of how the other person is treating you, because there was a part of you that was okay with it when it first started. And you've changed. So recognize that you've changed and just move forward. Yeah, because it kind of seems like, yeah, you weren't through awakening in the past. What you were learning, this is the past card. It's just things kind of like you kept epiphany after epiphany. This is definitely like a mental epiphany. This is like mental epiphany after mental epiphany, like, oh, I do deserve better. Oh, I do want more. I am worthy. I am whole and complete. I want more love. I want to be treated better. Yeah, in terms of right now, you know you want better. What you're learning right now, it's kind of, you're having that moment where it's like, I'll just keep going with my example, like, fudge, did I really just date someone who was psychologically and emotionally abusive? Did I let myself be in an abusive relationship? And it was almost as if like I didn't want to break up with him, because then that would have had to admit that, like, wait, how this person's been treating me for the last 3 years has not been okay. It was abuse. Like, making that decision to break up was having to admit that it was like abusive. So you're kind of stuck right now in a and this could go from like now until the first couple weeks, where you're kind of letting this epiphany after epiphany after epiphany and this awakening, this just like, holy shit, this is my situation. That kind of awareness is going on. So from there, you're just like, no, this didn't happen to me. Did it happen to me? Oh my God, no, it's not happening. You're in denial. In terms of like people's responses, when you're in a situation, you know, people tend to fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Fight is where if a danger comes to you, you fight it. You like throw a rock at it, you throw a punch. Flight is where you're like, ooh, tiger, I'm gonna run. Freeze is where you just freeze. You're like, oh shit, a tiger just walked into the room. What do I do? Fawn is where you try to make the person who attacked you feel good. So this is definitely a freeze moment for you. Get out of the frozen. We're manifestors here. Be like, okay, this happened. Let the step 5 moment happen. Let the vibrational contrast, aka the bad emotions, be like, whoa, well, this sucks. You know what? I did date a guy who abused me and I paid for everything for 3 years. Like, what the hell, Kelly? Wake up. You got to make a decision to move forward. I know it can be hard though, guys. I was sitting in this analysis paralysis for 6 months before I finally was like, Kelly, just admit it. This is technically emotional abuse. You've got to get out of this. So I know it can be hard, okay? So I'm sending you love and empathy right now. Comment below. I'll give you some love. Join my Facebook group. I'll support you how I can. In terms of what you're going to learn going forward in the month, okay, it's once you make your decision. My spirit guide George is, once you make your decision, then leave the worrying to the universe. You just have to, like, if it is a breakup, it's just like, hey, it's no longer working for me, like, we're over. Then don't worry about it. Let the decision go and just be like, okay, life's about to get better. And, you know, focus on the future. Don't get stuck in the past. Don't beat yourself up over the decision. That's what this card is. This is the, you made your decision. It was a good decision for you. Stick with your decision and move forward. Yeah, because your power this month, ooh, yeah, you got a negative Nancy in your life. Sorry, guys. Okay, this is your power for this month to make this month successful is recognizing that you deserve happy, fulfilling relationships. Recognizing that you are worthy of fun, of love, of fun, love, appreciation, joy, all the good feels. It's kind of like knowing that you can have it. There's nothing inherently wrong with you. There's nothing fundamentally flawed about you. There's nothing wrong with you at all. It's knowing that you can have it no matter what childhood you had, no matter what upbringing you had, no matter any traumatic events that happened. Your power this month is knowing I can have love. I can have success. I can have it all. I am worthy. Your power is knowing that you can. The Ten of Water is like is the minor arcana card that's all about success, relationships, love, and family. Like a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional, material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So for you, because it's in that position, given everything else, it's about you knowing that you can have and that you are worthy of it. And honestly, guys, that was hard for me when I like broke up with that guy. I was like sobbing. I was like, I just let this person abuse me for 3 months. So that's what this card is. You could have switched to that a-hole. If you're in the military, it's called Adam Henry. Adam Henry, a-hole, get it? That Adam Henry just like, he abused me for 3 years, blah, 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 blah. No, instead, hey, for whatever reason, part of me thought that was okay treatment for a while. Moving on. You then have to awaken, like, do I actually feel worthy of the good life, though? Do I actually feel worthy of the reciprocal supportive love? Do I feel worthy of the financial abundance? Yes, you are. Your power this month is yes, you are. Knowing and trusting that even though you may not have it right now in your life, that you are worthy of it. Yeah, in terms of other people are being negative Nancy's for you guys this month. I'm so sorry, Libras. Fudge, man. Your power is to know that you're worthy and that you can have it all, that you can have good things in your life, that you're worthy of good, fun experiences and love, okay? Other people might try to be bringing you down. Other people might be trying, you know, my case, the one I was breaking up with the guy, I was his freaking sugar, I hate admitting this, I was his sugar mama for 3 years. He didn't even clean. He didn't even cook. Jesus. Oh, God. He obviously tried to fight it. No, no, no. I'll start cooking. No, I'll get a job. Make your decision to move forward. I wasted 6 months trying to make the damn decision. Not wasted. I chose to spend 6 months of my time to make the decision, admit, hey, this was abusive, I got to move on. And then I spent another 6 months trying to listen to him talk me out of it. That was a year of my life that I spent towards something that I knew was not working out for me. Make your decision and move on. And you're not responsible for making other people happy. You're not responsible for other people's happiness. In terms of your fear, yeah, wow. So your fear, you got the release major. So this is a huge month for you guys, okay? Like this. Here's taking this hug. You're worthy. You're lovable. Okay. In terms of your hopes or fears, it's the release card. This is the, you know that saying, one door shuts, another door opens? It's kind of like, it's hard for you emotionally, though, because you're recognizing that you very much have a choice in this. You very much are calling in the new door opening. And it's just like, the whole, God, but is this choice the right choice? Like, am I abandoning my friends? Because, you know, like when I was trying to break up with a guy, he was, you're abandoning me. This just proves that you're a gold digger. You heard that right. I dated him for 3 years. I paid for everything. And he called me a gold digger. But him saying that, him being this card and saying that stuff to me, I was like, wait, what? What are you even talking about? You have to stay in your power. And like be willing to make that change and not let other people like kind of dictate what you're thinking, or let other people and what they say anything about you. Because what others think or say about you have no reflection about who you really are. You just have to look at them and say, oh, well, I'm really sorry you feel that way. Oh, that's not how I feel. Good luck finding someone else to pay your rent and buy your food. I didn't say that to him. I was way too nice back in the day. Okay, but it's just a little, it's definitely, they're weighing you down, and like your fear is like, am I abandoning them? Am I making the right decision? Like, God, this is hard. And it was hard, because I was like, God, am I abandoning him? Like, I totally get what you guys are going through. In terms of the outcome for this month, fuck, man, fudge. My mom watches these videos. And she told me I cuss too much. In terms of your outcome for the month, you got the moon card. The clarifying card is the 8 of water. So the moon card, the moon card is like, it's a phase of psychic development, tuning to your own intuition, gaining your own strength, tuning into your own intuition more. But it's also like the confusion card, because it's like judgments. You're afraid of judgments, old fears holding you back. So, and it makes sense. Like when I was breaking up with that guy, and I actually admitted he's no good for me, made the decision, went forward. Like a whole year just spent with trying to make a decision, and then him trying to talk me out of it. And it was hard because I was like, I'm the one choosing to break up with him. You're the one choosing to change your situation, whatever it is, whether it's a new job, moving, whatever. You're the one choosing it, and someone is getting hurt in the situation. That's why it's extremely hard for you, and it's kind of like it's causing you to like just have some doubts and some reservations, which is so normal. It's kind of like, well, God, should I make this decision? Like, do I really want this? Is it actually going to work out for me? Am I reaching for more than I can handle? And so just know, so this is the confusion card on the major arcana card. This is the confusion card on the minor arcana card. But this one is 8 of air, is a little bit more of like trying to pause to take action, let me review everything again, run through every scenario in my head, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, Z. Let me run through it all again and play all A through Z of those ways, 10 different ways that they could possibly go before I make a decision. That is not how I recommend you spend your time or your energy. And it's like your mind is what's causing it to be harder than it is. It's because you're overanalyzing, you're overthinking, and you're letting other people and what they're saying about you get to you. Dang, guys, that's a lot, Libra. Okay, can you give them some damn hope, though, Spirit? Like, come on. They're going through some huge change here. I love you. Spirit's saying we love you, too. You obviously come hang out in my Facebook group, guys. I do a lot of free trainings in there. I can't figure out this YouTube live thing to come on here and give you guys live reads. But I can do Facebook lives. Can you give them some like hope though? Some like give us 3 cards to let them know what they can do to make the month easier, to go through this with a little bit more joy and make it a little bit easier. Okay. I wonder if you guys are going to like this given what you're going through. So to help you go through that situation, it's in law of attraction terms, this is called going general, where you have to focus on, because like a lot of times what happens in people's lives when one area of your life's not going well. So in my case, like my career was going well, my friend life was going well, but my romantic life sucked. You tend to focus on the one area of your life that's going really, really bad, which obviously lowers your point of vibration, and then you start attracting more bad. So your main power to make it through this is, okay, fine, this area of my life isn't going as well as I'd like. I feel disappointed it's not going as well as I like. And you know what? That's okay. It is what it is. It's out of my control. But you know what's going really well? My niece's birthday's coming up. Oh, my mom's birthday's coming up. Oh, my friend is so sweet. She bought me flowers. You got to focus on like really train your mind to focus on like what's going well in your life. Because it's really from there that will get your vibration higher. You're in a better mood, however you want to word it. Because from there, it's all about taking action with love for yourself. And I mean, that came up in the general too. It's about knowing that you're in the right to prioritize yourself. You're in the right to want to take care of yourself. Because from there, then it is the page, communication. Communicate your needs with conviction. You know, because for me, when I was breaking up with that guy, it was, well, you know, I don't think things are working. I think, you know, we might just thrive better if we were going separate. That's what left me in 6 months of freaking indecision, and 6 months of like me. He's like, no, Kelly, it will work. It will work. We'll cuddle more. No, You know what you're doing is right for you. Communicate with conviction. So go general, focus on things that are going well in your life. Make a little gratitude list. I appreciate that this is going well. Just 10 things every morning when you wake up. Yeah, they're saying that'll be good for you. Or you don't have to do it right in the morning when you wake up, but do it at some point every day. Hey, I like the flowers on my table. I like that I took a bath. You know, I like that because that shows self-care. I like that I do self-care. Notice what's going well. Know that the choices you're making are for your betterment and for your good, and communicate it with conviction with hey, you know, things aren't working. We do need to separate. How can I help you move out? All right, guys. Much love, Libra. Comment below. Let me know how you're doing. What's your situation that you're going through? I just opened up a lot. Let you know about what's going on with me. Let me know what's going on with you guys. Love you. Bye.